Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to on channel Orchestra English. First of all, thank you very much. So much love, blessings, motivation. You all people give me as I am your brother, I am your friend, I am your, very nearly relative. You treat me like this. Somebody is giving me motivation, somebody is giving me blessings, somebody is giving me guidance, and I am also trying to do my best what I can do, and I expect the same from my family members. At least you can subscribe and share the video and hype the video. That's what I need, your support. Every morning 6 a.m. a new video, and today's video is where is your fire. Now what is this? Where is your fire? Now I am starting this series, so even you can predict a blank chart. That means if a person will meet you and he will or she will only tell you that I am Aries ascendant, I am Capricorn, I am Cancer, you can predict his whole chart blankly without knowing that what planet is where. You can predict the nature, you can predict the money, you can predict the temperament. But how? Let's start from the this first video of this series. Where is your fire? Now, what is this fire? What is fiery sign? Absolutely the Aries. So wherever your Aries sign is, all people, any ascendant, you must have written number one somewhere, Aries sign. So now that we will decode today, that what this number one, the Aries sign in your any part of chart will bring for you. Stay tuned for all the 12 ascendants. I am coming, but with my research, first of all, I will touch all the aspects of Aries sign, then I will go there. So, where is your fire? So, let's check today. And before this, in Vedic astrology, Jyotish or astrology clearly say that Aries, that means Mesha, is the first sign of a zodiac, representing the beginning of the cycle and the head of the Kal Purusha, the cosmic being's chart, and it is the sign where soul's journey come into the physical world, and it begins from here, the Aries sign. Now, why this is a fire of your chart, and does it match with your chart wherever your Aries sign is? Definitely, he is performing like this. Let's see. Now, what Prasharji say about this? What Shastras say about this? Bhrit Prashar Hora Shastra. Prasharji said, Mesho Agni Tattva Krura Kshatriya Cha Chatushpada. That means Aries is a Agni Tattva sign, fire element, Krura, harsh, aggressive, Kshatriya, warrior nature, and a Chatushpada, that means quadruped, action oriented. Saravalli say, Meshe Dhairyam Tejashta Shighra Karma Narasamrita. That means Aries give courage, Tejas, radiance and aggression, and quick action nature. This is what Aries give. Now, core DNA of Aries or Mesha is element is fire, Agni, mode is movable, Chara, lord is Mars, Kuja, and the nature is initiation, impulse, and the leadership. And Aries doesn't sustain, it starts. And the technical rule, a sign modifies house through. What is the meaning of sign if planet is operating chart? No, sign is very important. That's why today we are starting this series, that how you can predict even a blank chart, even without knowing where your what sign is. And the element, first of all, element Agni, action, heat, and impulse. Now see where your Aries is. You will find these things. Lord is Mars, aggression, courage, conflict. You will find this thing in your chart. And the guna, the rajasa, that means activity and desire. So wherever Aries sit, that means in your chart, wherever the Aries sign is, that house become active, impulsive, courageous, and sometimes aggressive. I always think that, before making relationships in the life, either marriage or whatever relationships, really, if I know that what chart this person is, what ascendant this person is, even knowing his date of birth or anything, even he tell his ascendant or she will tell the ascendant, I must know that, where is the impulsive part of this person, where is the greed part of this person, where is the sacrificial part of this person. But today is the fire part of the person. So let's start with the Aries sign. And Aries ascendant, definitely the Aries sign is in the first house, and they are the people, they are the persona, they are the a pioneers, often acting before thinking. Yes, they come in the action before even thinking. So when the Aries is in the ascendant, So you're Aries ascendant people. And the personality become the fiery, bold, action oriented. Now next time when somebody will tell you I am Aries ascendant, or maybe Aries moon sign even, then you come to know this person is impulsive, aggressive, and I need to take care while I talk to this person. And if you need to put that person on a job or anything like this, then the job should be the yes, that the job should be the action oriented job. And this person naturally exhibits the leadership qualities and prefers to take initiative rather than to follow others. Now you put this person on the leadership job, the team leader job, the job where you need the courage, aggression, and the action. Then you see the results. There is a strong sense of independence and a tendency to act quickly without overthinking. They don't overthink. You just say, I have Aries person in my family. Whenever I say, I am thinking of doing this thing, you say, okay, let's do. You say, wait, I am a Capricorn. I have to think 1,000 times before I do something. And you say, immediately, let's do. So they are the Aries people. Courage defines their identity, and they are not afraid of challenges in the life. The physical energy remains high, and the person often carries a commanding presence. However, impatience and impulsiveness can lead to mistakes. Now, today you will also come to know that what I need to do in the place where the Aries sign is, as this is in your personality in the Lagna. So, you need to learn the patience. You need to learn the thinking process before doing anything. And they are the people who prefers direct communication and does not tolerate delays or restriction in the life. Life become a continuous field of action where self efforts plays the most important role, and in this essence the individual likes a warrior constantly moving forward. I always see this is a sign of my one of nephew. And when I say him, Om, let's go for a walk, please come to my house. And within 2, 3 minutes, he reached and he started calling, come, come, let's go, let's go. I said, wait, wait, wait. Let me prepare for this. No, no, come, let's go. So they're the impulsive people, action oriented people. Even if I'm thinking something and then tell him, Om, I'm thinking that I want to start this thing. I completed my word and immediately, okay, let's start. I'm saying, wait, wait, Aries person, wait. I am Capricorn. I cannot do so fast. I can think, but before coming in action, I need a time. So that's what Aries people are. They are the doer people. They are the action oriented people, the natural leaders people. Physical energy is strong. Yes, they are very quick to anger and very, again, the anger will go very fast. This is also clear. Have a competitive mindset in their life. Always competition is something which can take them ahead in the life. So if you have this sign here, so your fire is already in your personality. So what are you finding for? Only thing is you need to learn the patience. So why I'm making this series that you can able to predict even the blank charts. Now let's go ahead. What is this? The Taurus ascendant. Where is the fire you have? The fire now is in the 12th house. What it shows? What it shows? When fire is there in the 12th house, then you can understand the thing that when Aries is placed in the 12th house, expenses become impulsive, very impulsive. Now you are a people who, spend like this. They are always ready to spend money and impulsive in spending. They don't even think before they spend. Let me think, I have to take this or no. They'll say, please pack. Person say, how? Oh, I have make the payment. QR code, no? I have make the payment. They are very impulsive in nature. This is also true that they may spend money suddenly or without planning. They just gone to the market and when they came, what are you bringing this? Oh, I just seen this thing. I think this is need for the, need of an hour. We need this in house, so I bring this. There is an inner restlessness and difficulty in achieving mental peace. Why I'm saying this? Fifth house is brain, but this is a 12th house. My dear family members. Now, the 12th house is 8 places away from 5th house. 5th house, if my brain, the consciousness, then subconsciousness, that means the hidden consciousness is 8 places away. That is the 12th house. So now there will be very difficulty for you for maintaining a mental peace now, because now subconscious mind has that fire thing. And really tell me and comment, until or unless there are benefits or some good aspects, or the planet is in good dignity, there may be sleep disorders. Sleep may be disturbed due to an overactive mind. You go to bed and still you're thinking, I have to do this, I have done this, I am doing also this. Mind is always working, always hyperactive, always in action. Which mind? Subconscious mind. And when I go to the sleep, I need rest there. My subconscious mind, I need to calm before I sleep. Otherwise, sleep disturbance will be there. So, hidden anger or a suppressed frustration can exist beneath the surface. Now, what is this subconscious mind? Mind below the mind, the consciousness. And what is there? The fire, the Aries sign. So, what is there? A anger which is hidden. And one day, when this anger will blast, then definitely the people will think, yeah, he was looking very calm from so many days. Immediately, what happened? I don't know, because this anger was hidden and suppressed somewhere, but now suddenly it come out. And the foreign lands or a isolated environment may play an important role in your life. Now, where is the fire? Where is your energy? Where is your action? That is in foreign lands, isolated environments that play important role for you in your life. And a spiritual growth requires a conscious discipline, because whenever you sit for the meditation, for the dhyana, for the focus, you are hyperactive. Your subconscious mind, which has a fire, it will not let you focus, as the mind remains active even in the isolation. And this placement also shows that the loss and expenditure are driven by the impulse rather than the necessity. Now, maybe you, if enter into anything which brings you a loss in the life, that is not because you have done something, such a business or such a thing which is bringing loss for you. Now, here your impulsive nature, the action or the nature which is always the mind, which is subconsciousness, and always working without rest, and always in the hurry of doing things without taking advice, without taking any decision related things. And the 12th house, if you see, is also hidden enemies. Now, if hidden enemies are there, and the sign like Aries is air, so what it shows, that you have an active hidden enemies, those who are always in action. They are a very fiery hidden enemies. So this you always need to take care, and that is why I think your subconscious mind is always active. Those who is thinking about the hidden enemies, what they can do tomorrow for me. Although you are a very calm, peace lover person as a Taurus ascendant, but the hidden enemies are there in the life, and they are very aggressive. And I tell you one thing, who is my enemy? Do you think I need to find somewhere? No, the first enemy I need to find within me, and my hidden anger is my first enemy. Now that is creating problem. Sometimes you will feel hidden anger, spiritual restlessness, isolation, but mind is still active. But I am telling you, the slowly you have control on your breath system. You try and focus daily, maybe today 30 seconds, then 1 minute, then 2 minutes, then 3 minutes. Slowly you will be cool, calm person, and you will be able to achieve the focus in your life. Okay, and control your spending. Before you spend, wait for some time. Ask your parents, ask your spouse, ask yourself, do I really need this thing before I make the payment? So this is what you need to do. And I think when you will control your subconscious mind, which is the most easy and on another side most difficult thing to do, that day your sleep will be good, your expenditure will be down, your losses will be down, because they are the person who also do the impulsive investment. This is a house of investment also. Impulsive investment. Oh, I seen this advertisement, they are giving me double, they are giving me triple, let me cash this thing. And you will do the investment. Control your impulsiveness here. I wish you a great luck. If you have this combination, kindly write below so I will able to know. Now let's see what is there for the Gemini family member when your Aries sign is in 11th house. Now all the fire, all the impulsiveness action is in 11th house. What it means for you. Dear Gemini family members, do you know when Aries is in 11th house as for you, now the gains and income become dynamic and action driven. What is the sign there? Action driven sign, the fiery sign. What is this house? This house is something regarding the gains and the income. So when it will come to you, it will come to you only when you will be the action driven person. You will be you have that dynamics of being, creating gains for you. You are always in action. You always want to do something. And this person earns through the initiative. That means you have to put the hard work. You should be in action. Networking is a great thing for you. And you are always like, I don't know. But I have one friend, Gemini. I see that they are the people who are always like a leader in their group. They become leaders. They come forward and they say, okay, let me do. Okay, I will handle. Okay, let me manage. So they become the leaders among the friend. And there is a strong desire to achieve goals quickly. Now, what is impulsiveness and action oriented thing? The fire is in the wish fulfillment house. Now, they want their goals, their desires to fulfill very quickly. The friend I am talking about, whenever he comes to me, he's elder than me. And if anything I discuss with him, sir, you can do your thing, then your business will be. He say, yes, you are saying right. Let's go for meeting. Let's do this thing. Because they want their desires and goals to achieve quickly. They don't even want to waste a single second. If you have this combination, kindly write below family member. And friends and social circles are the energetic and competitive. They always have this competitiveness within the friend circle. Very energetically they work. I'm talking about my friend. If they call me, Rohiji, you are at home. Okay, can I come at 6 p.m.? Yes, sir. 6 p.m. dot. He always on my door. 6 p.m. So very energetic. And income may come in bursts rather than the steady flow. Now there will be not steady flow. Like to him also when I talk, sir, how is business going on? How are the things? So sometime very down. He say, okay, yes, this is average now. And sometime he immediately said, yes, I get good amount of money. So income can come like this. And this person is highly goal oriented and does not hesitate to take risk for the financial growth. This I have also seen in them. Now I'm comparing this Gemini with them because I have this person in my life, so I know how they behave. Very high goal oriented person. When I ask what is your target, sir, he give me the 4-figure with CRs that this is my target to achieve, and they don't hesitate to take the financial risk for financial growth. I know that he left his very prestigious job where he was getting very good 4-5 million something salary, and now he jumped into the business and he worked 18 hours a day for his financial growth, and they don't hesitate to take risk. And this placement favors those who actively pursue opportunities, and gains are directly now linked to the efforts and courage. Now gains are directly linked here. Why? Because this is a Aries sign, action oriented sign. So you have to put effort here. Maybe the elder siblings of your are very impulsive, very angry person, very action oriented person, very leader type person. Maybe you have such a friend circle which is again a people who are very action oriented and leadership qualities type people. And because this is a 11th house, the house of NGOs, cooperative societies, masses. So they work for the masses. They work for the a big group of people. I have seen this, sir, for whom I am talking about. They work for the masses and they always count. Rohitji, last year I have done this thing, this thing, this thing. So they count on these things, what they have done for the masses. So competitive earnings are part of your life, and a fast income cycles, what you always look for. So if you have this combination and you always feel, that yes, you have these things in your 11th house, then you can tell me. And whenever I say 11th house, then 11th house is innovation also. So they are very impulsive and action oriented, both things you can say, while they have worked for the innovation. I told him, sir, you can open the YouTube channel and you can make this. And after 4 days, he told me he prepared 100 topics, 100 presentations for this thing. I said, sir, so much. Even I, when prepare my presentations for this astrology video, I am so slow, certain person, one presentation, okay, I'm done now. I have to do consultations, I have to do classes, I have to study. But he just, you know, that I will do some big innovation in the field of tech and IT, and he did this thing. Yes, and they are the person who are very technically, strong people, and because this is a sign of Mars. Now, what is this house? This house is related to technology because of the Rahu's house in Kalpurusha Kundali and Saturn's house. So, what they are very technically strong people, and they want to the sir I am talking about, he also worked in the cyber security, IT and everything, though his education is nothing related to the technical, but still he worked in that field and he learned himself. Now he's learn people about this technology, IT and cyber and everything. So this is how you can work here. If you have this combination, you can comment below and write down if I miss something, but this is how you can predict a blank chart in your life. Now the Cancer ascendant people, you have this combination, my dear family member, in the 10th house. Now this is very important house, your karma sthan. And when Aries occupies the 10th house, now the career become the primary field of action and leadership. But this also bring controversies and some fights there in the your uh, 10th house, because I seen the Cancer ascendant people, and they are very moody people. The mood changing is there, they are soft people, but when it comes to the 10th house, they are action oriented in their career. They want to work as a leaders in their career, but they have the difference of opinion and fights with their bosses and the authorities. If you have this combination, kindly write below, because I have seen in my own house there are two Cancer people, those who have a Cancer ascendant. And I have seen whenever they have worked in any organization, they always have issue with the authorities. They want to work as a leader, then they are very happy. If they're working as a leader, oh, nothing like that. They are very happy. But when they have to work under someone, they can fight with the bosses or authorities. Now, this person is ambitious in the career, action driven, and eager to achieve the authority. This is what I am saying. They enter as an intern or some junior person, and they want to be a leader or a team leader just in a few months. This is what they want. Otherwise, they can fight with bosses. They can oppose their bosses. I have seen that person. So there is a strong desire to lead rather than work under someone, because now the sign of leadership is here. They are the true leaders. They can go in the politics and can become the fiery leaders. The leaders who are aggressive, action oriented. And they actually are into the professions involving competition, government, defense, entrepreneurship are highly preferable. Yes, they can go into the army, they can go into the police, they can go into the security related things, they can work as the doctors, they can work in the medical field, they can work as engineers, because now the Aries sign is there. So what a beautiful technique, that even you don't know anything, only you know the ascendant, you can predict the profession. When I complete this 12 all signs, after that you will able to predict about the people in a blank manner. And I'm not saying that will be 100% true, but you will reach somewhere 60-70%, because planetary placement is important. But this blank chart prediction is something which is every person need to learn, and I am making that kind of video which are very easy for my family members, as a layman can understand the things. This is what I am doing. I am not finding any difficult topics to make. I'm not here on the YouTube to show you my knowledge, what I have. No, I want to make you people, my family members, learn this thing easily. So entrepreneurship, that means the business is the best for them, because in that case they have not to work under someone, and career growth can be the rapid due to the bold decisions. They take bold decisions, hard decisions. But also vice versa, impulsiveness may also create instability in the life, because in the business, taking right decision at right time is very important, but right time is the other word. That means if you take decision beforehand, before right time, then is also not good. If you're taking decision after right time, then also no meaning. But they are the people who always take the impulsive decisions, and they want to take decisions right now, which is not good. So this impulsiveness may create instability in the business. And the reputation is always built through the action and courage. This is a house of name and fame. And for you, the action is the main thing which will build your reputation, which will show you that you are the courageous person. Because for a Cancer ascendant, we can't, expect that they are very fiery people. They can do something like this. Maybe in their real life, they are not. But in the professional life, I have seen them very closely, that how action oriented they are, and they build their reputation and all name fame with their courage. If you see the Lord Rama, Jai Shri Ram, he's Cancer ascendant, and you see in the 10th house there is the Aries sign. So he's generous to everyone, Raja Ram, kind, everything is there. But when he reached the battleground, then with his courage, with his action oriented approach, he killed the demons and make his name fame with his own actions. That is Lord Rama. We can't compare with anyone, but I'm only telling you the example, that how soft, working for all the Cancer ascendant people, nurturing. But when it comes to the job, when it comes to the battlefield, when it comes to the profession, they are action oriented people. And this placement creates individuals who are known for their ability to take charge and make things happen. So never ever underestimate the Cancer ascendant people when it comes to the job, when it comes to the profession. They can take the charge and they can make the thing happen. Because again, I am telling you, this is the meaning of predicting the blank chart. That you cannot judge the person by the ascendant only. Oh, is a Cancer ascendant, very soft, very moody. That's okay. What you want, if you want profession from them, then go to the 10th house and see the Aries sign. Then you will see what kind of person he is. Don't go for the personality related things. Okay. So if you are a Cancer ascendant and you have these qualities, my dear family member, kindly write below. Thank you very much. And now let's move to my dear family member of Leo ascendant. Now, my dear Leo family member, where is your fire? Your fire is in the 9th house. What it means? It means that Aries sign in the 9th house makes beliefs and philosophy independent and bold. Being a philosophy and a belief system is independent, is bold, is not problem, independent or bold. The problem is that when you cross your limits to express that things, because maybe you have some belief system that I pray to God only in my heart, I don't go to temple. Keep it to yourself, but you shoutly say this thing. That is a problem for the someone who is going temple and is very happy. So independent philosophy and belief system is okay, but you are the people, sometimes you convey this or sometimes you say this very loudly, which is not good thing. We don't have to shout about my belief system. This is my something personal thing. But in your case, this is not personal thing. This person may question traditions and prefer to form their own understanding for the dharma. I'm not saying this is bad. This can be good. But on the social platforms or on the public, you can't express like this, which can hurt someone. We have to respect every tradition, every religion, every person's belief system. We have to, yes, respect. We have not to enforce on someone. And there can be disagreements with teacher. There can be disagreements, controversies with father figures or with father, or you may have different strong opinion. You have a different opinion than your father, than your guru, than your mentor, and you can fight with them, you can argument with them. Or maybe your father is very fiery person, very aggressive person, very leader person, or he's or maybe you can be work as a leader in the spiritual organizations, in religious organizations. Luck support those who take action rather than the wait. Now this is my house of luck. If you will sit down and think that your luck will work and you will get everything because of the beautiful placement of the planets, now in the luck there is a one number sign, that is Aries, and it shows you it will luck will favor only when you will be in the action. They are the people who travel for adventure or for purposeful reasons, because in travel also they are always in action. And this placement creates a dynamic approach to the spirituality where faith is expressed through the action rather than the passive release. This is good. They are the people who who can donate without telling anyone, who can be in action if there is a seva or something like this. They are the first one to do this thing rather than the passive belief. This is what I am fan of the Leo people, what they do. Dharma becomes something to be lived actively, not just followed. What they believe. And I respect this thing, that okay, but I am only right in my belief system. This approach should be avoided. Maybe you can get some guru in your life who is a leader type person, who has very aggressive approach towards spirituality. You can get that type of guru in your life, mentors in your life. But challenging tradition, which is basically I have seen in the Leo family members, this should be avoided. Self-made philosophy, good for you, not a problem, but should not do the propaganda for that thing. Bold dharma you have. Maybe you listen lots of video on the YouTube, lots of video on the Facebook, and you believe in certain things. That doesn't mean that all the people who have another belief system, they are wrong people. And that is your approach. You always say, oh, you have this approach about belief system. That's why you are suffering. You directly say to the people on the face this thing that can hurt another people. Maybe they are from another approach. Maybe they are from another belief. Why we need to see that I am only right in my philosophy, all other people are wrong? That is your approach, that you need to take control. And I have seen these people, they have made their fortunes with their own actions. They are very action oriented people, and they work on the certain things and they make their bhagya, they make their fortunes, and this is a good thing. So you have this combination in your chart, that Aries is here for you. And I have seen Leo people very closely, but still maybe I am missing something. So kindly write below so I able to note that. Thank you very much, and I wish you a great time ahead. You are a destiny maker people for yourself and for other also, and you are a hardworking people. I respect Leo people because belief and higher learning, and Aries make them a crusader for their beliefs. Okay, now the transformation and the longevity. That means Aries in the 8th house for the Virgo sign people or Virgo ascendant people, they make changes. They have sudden changes in their life, and sometimes the forced changes in their life. Why? Now this is something interesting. Now Aries in the 8th house, the life experiences become intense, unpredictable. Now the action is there in the house, which is very unpredictable house. And the Virgo people faces sudden changes, crises, and transformations with courage. There is a fearless approach towards the hidden or mysterious aspects of life, including the occult subjects. Financial situations may fluctuate due to the sudden gains, sudden losses. Now there is a suddenness and action is there. And they are the people who may take risk in the dangerous or uncertain situations. This placement creates strong survival instincts and ability to rise and setbacks. However, the impulsiveness can lead to the accident or losses if not controlled. And transformation here is a rapid and often explosive. I have two Virgo people also in my home, one nephew and one niece. And if I talk about nephew, he drive car so fast that sitting with him during journeys like life is in risk. Is impulsive. And maybe I don't know, still he's not married, but do they have the in-laws which are fiery in nature, which are leader type people, or there is something argumentative and something like, a controversial approach towards in-laws, or there is something heated argument with in-laws, or relationship up down is there in this case. In the case of speculative related things, they are very impulsive. This is a speculative gains and losses, and that's what Aries sign can do here. And they always try to dominate, definitely in the in-laws house also. They want respect there. They want, they behave like leader there also. And their interest in occult is always there, but due to the impulsive thing here, learning astrology or occult is a time taking thing. I am learning from 2011 to 2026. Still I think I know only 0.01% and still learning. But they have the action oriented approach here also. So they need patience in learning these things. Yes, they can be very technical people, because the Aries sign is a sign of Mars, engineering, IT related, tech related, good engineers. My another niece is a doctor now. She has sign here because of the Virgo. Now she is a doctor, and very soon she will be the surgeon. So they can be good in medical field, IT, technology, the machine related things. My nephew is also in the technology related. He's into graphics, animation, and all these things, working on the movies, big movies. So they can do their hair, no problem. But they need to drive very carefully, because of the impulsive driving, accidents can be possible. And risk taking is in dangerous areas is not always good thing what they can try to do. And financial up downs, they always need to take care of these things, that impulsive investment and impulsive things of putting money in the speculative related projects is not always good. Okay, now this is a house of transformation also, and the transformation in their life is also very fast thing. They go through the transformation. Other people can think, then adopt. They adopt and then think, let's see what happens. So their transformation is like also this. So if you have this combination, you can write below if I am forgetting something here, because I have two cases in my home, so I can see their life and can try to guide you people that what can happen. But maybe you have some different approach, or you have some different things what I am missing here, you can write below, so we able to know the more things about the Aries sign in the 8th house. So I wish you a great luck. Now a little bit a difficult thing, because when the Aries, the fiery sign, is there in the 7th house, this is what you need to take care. This is my very important house. And when Aries in the 7th house, mainly they are for the Libra people now, the relationships become dynamic here, passionate, and sometimes conflict driven. Maybe your life partner is very fiery in nature. Maybe your life partner is aggressive in nature. Maybe your life partner is action oriented people. Maybe your life partner is engineer, doctor, or a technical mind people, or a police person, or a military person. Or you have a life partner who is very strong, independent, and dominating partner. And marriage here can involve the ego clashes. and the power struggle if not handled with maturity. The business partnerships can be successful but require balance and the mutual respect. Again, you can get the impulsive life business partners. You need not to be impulsive in your business while especially you deal with your customers. Here, the person tends to assert control in the relationship, which can create a tension. However, this placement also brings excitement and passion into the partnership. Here, people are very much bold in their public dealings and direct dealing, they like very much. And relationships here are not passive, they are active, intense, and transformative. Maybe your life partner can be very leader type personality, angry personality, because you yourself is very balanced person. Libra people are very balanced, good arbitrators. They listen to the both part of the story. They are diplomatic people. On the other hand, the life partner or the business partners, they get are very direct. Maybe you are into some business of technical related things. This is also possible here. And you need to be a more diplomatic in your married life approach, because now the life partner is direct and fiery and action oriented, so you need to be the more diplomatic in that role. And your attraction always, when you are finding a life partner, the attraction should be always to find a strong life partner. You like that kind of people and you will have that kind of partnerships in your life. There is leadership in relationship. You try to sometime dominate, or sometime your life partner may try to dominate. And I have seen when the Mars is here in the seventh house, in case, then the situation is more worse, then the situation is more difficult. And anyhow, if Mars in the Lagna, same situation. Now the both are equally action oriented, equally angry, equally impulsive. Here, you need to avoid impulsive decisions in your business, impulsive decisions with your life partner and business partner. And I have always seen a Libra person in my life, Libra person in my life. I'm thinking, because Libra people always want to be a leader in their life, in their business segment. I want to be top of the business, top on the business. Libra person in my life. I think yes, my one of my friend, he's a chartered accountant and he's Libra. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. But if you have this combination and you feel these things in your life, in your married life, in your business, in your partnership, and in your approach, then you can write below, so we're able to learn more from your life. Thank you very much, my dear family member. Wish you a great time ahead. Now the Scorpio. Scorpio, I know. Scorpio, I have. My very good friend to whom I daily talk is a Scorpio person. Now, for you, this Aries sign is in very good position. The sixth house, where the aggression is required. And when Aries occupies the sixth house, this person becomes highly competitive and capable of defeating enemies. Now, the person whom I am talking about, he is a doctor right now, and the one of the topmost orthodontist in the Tri-City here in the Punjab. And I studied with him in the school, and from very early age I see that he's always very highly competitive in the studies as well. And regarding enemies, no person can be his enemies, because he's very aggressive in his approach when it comes to the enmity. And challenges are faced with courage rather than the fear. I seen him how he made himself from a normal person to the topmost doctor, because he faced every single challenge with courage, and he started from the scratch with zero investment, zero help from the family, and now he is something like big shot of the city, and with his own efforts. The person who have this combination, like if you're a Scorpion, the person thrives in the environment involving competition, conflict or problem solving. Yes, they are the problem solver. And now the what is sixth house? Sixth house is disease, loans, and everything. Yes, because of disease thing, he is not patient. He is now treating patients. He is a doctor because this house will make you a doctor also. And is a big problem solver person. And yes, he love to take big loans for the big things. This is not bad. There is a strong ability to win in litigation, disputes, or a professional rivalries. However, the aggressive approach can also sometimes create conflicts, which is very but obvious because this is house of enmity and everything, and the Aries sign is here. So definitely conflicts will be the regular part, or somehow it will attract to you. Conflict will come to you. Health issues related to heat, inflammation, or injuries may arise. And maybe you're a doctor, then no problem. And work life balance or intense work life, and individual may prefer an action oriented routine. And when I call him in the morning, I'm revealing his routine. In the morning, what he do, in the morning 6 he goes for the walk, then I do exercise there, then in one temple he do cleaning there, and then yoga, and then he came back, he took little breakfast, and then 8:30 he reached his clinic. So he has a good staff, big staff, no need to reach so early, but he is very action oriented and disciplined person. Sixth house is house of discipline also. Now the sign like Aries is there, so they are very disciplined people. And he stays in his clinic till 9 p.m. So he work for so stretched hours of 13, 14 hours. I'm really impressed by him, and I get lesson from him. I get motivation from him. And this placement transforms struggle into the victory when energy is properly directed. If you have this combination, if you're still thinking, why I'm not very successful? The only thing is because now you are not disciplined or routine oriented, and you are not transforming or converting your struggle into victory. And the example I given of my friend only because I know him personally very well. So this is what you can do also to achieve a success. If you have this combination in your chart, you can write below so we're able to learn from this combination. Thank you very much. Wish you a great time. Now the Sagittarius. I have one Sagittarius person also in my life, and I know very much what they do, the Sagittarians. Because where is now Aries sign? Aries sign is in the 5th house. So Aries in the 5th house make person intelligent. Now the intelligence, this intellect is a bold intellect, fast and risk oriented. The Sagittarians take quick decisions in the matter of education, creativity, and speculation. Now this is house of speculation also, creativity also. There is a strong inclination towards the competitive field, sports, or the stock market activities, and love life tend to be passionate but impulsive, often starting quickly and ending just as fast. Because maybe they always get a love partner who is a dominating person, who is a fiery person, who is aggressive person, who is a leader person. So that's why when the 5th house is in action, so your love relationship will develop very fast and will end very fast. So this person possesses a strong creative leadership but may lack patience on the long term efforts. Yes, I have seen the Sagittarius person that start very fast, but they end also very fast. There should be consistency in whatever you start, especially the startups if you work for. Here your children will be very energetic, very assertive, and this placement favors those who can channel their bold thinking into the structured actions. Otherwise, it may lead to the risky decisions. Here, intelligence here operates like a weapon, sharp and immediate. Very action-oriented people, and their mind is always active. As I seen in the Aries in the 12th house, we were saying that subconscious mind is also active. Now here the Aries in itself in the mind, the 5th house. Now they are very impulsive, by mind, because Sagittarius is always a fiery sign. Action oriented people they are. The another sign of fiery is in the fifth house, and you see the another sign of Mars is in the 12th house. So their sleep is also not very good, and the both signs of Mars in the mind, that is the fifth house, and subconscious mind, that is the 12th house. So you can, from here you can take a little judgment that what kind of aggression they have in their life. Mind is always active, always thinking, always want to do work very fast. And with kids they have a really very attached relationship with kids, very attached. So if you are a Sagittarius and if you have this type of things which I told you while predicting a blank chart, kindly write down below, so I also able to know that that you also have a bold tough life, you also have a competitive mindset, you also have a creative leadership, you also is very fast and decision making person. And I seen one more thing. When I connected the Sagittarius people, those who not into the religious thing, I connected them to the mantra siddhi type thing. Now they are the people who are doing mantra. I think nobody can do like that from the morning onwards, because they are action oriented. Once you tell them to do something, they will do, and this is a mantra siddhi house. So this is what I have seen. Yes, this is a kids also, so definitely your kids will be aggressive. This is a education also, so technical education you can take, or maybe you have a very technical mindset in your life, and even if they go into some acting cinema or something like this, I think they can be an action hero or heroine because of fifth house. So thank you very much. If you have this combination, kindly write below. I will be happy to know more about you. Now the Capricorn, me myself. For the Sagittarius, we can also say that they can, sometime have an argument with the kids, fight with the kids, or have a difference of opinion with kids. Now the Capricorn people. In the case of Sagittarius, fire is there. Now for the Capricorn, fire is here. So how we get the peace of mind? When Aries is placed in the fourth house, the home environments become active and sometimes the restless, always active. And the Capricorn may experience a dominating and a strong-willed mother in their life, or may themselves takes a leadership role within the family. Now these both things I experience in my life. My mother is bold, courageous, very strong-willed. Very strong-willed. Yes, angry also. She becomes angry little fast. But I am also within the family. I also see myself playing a role of a leader, though I am the youngest one. But still, I always feel this role in my life, in the family especially. Emotional peace is often disturbed due to the internal restlessness, because fire is there now within the heart. How we can be? That's why I told Capricorn people always burning in fire. Because yesterday I was reading one comment, very long comment, and she said that sir, you are right that Capricorn people are like napkin. People use them and throw them away, and they keep burning in their heart. They not do any bad to anyone because of certain people, Capricorn people. But yes, people do these things in the life. I personally observed this thing in the in my last 30 years. I can say um, I have observed this thing. 30 years, 30 people may have come, used, throw away and gone, but still I am saying okay, most welcome. Still you are the people who are part of life. Come and use again, no problem. So we have a fire here inside. Emotional peace is disturbed. Property and the real estate decisions are made impulsively. This I can agree, and which can lead to the gains or risk both. And because this is a Aries sign and I have very strong Mars as well. So I opened one real estate channel also in my life, which running very successfully. Again, same thing, come, use and gone away. But I'm happy that I started something good. But yes, the real estate is the major part of their life. Especially they can acquire a good lands in their life. And they take impulsive decision in case of property. This is also true. Now, they are the people who prefers an independence in the domestic life and may not feel comfortable in the controlled environment. Why only here? Always in my professional life, personal life, I always prefer independence. I don't want anyone who try to control me. I want to work selflessly for everyone. Now, that is a different thing that people may come and use you and go away. That is their karma, but is my karma. And that's why when you work with someone, I'm especially telling about me, whenever in my life I work with someone as a partner, when I feel now this person is trying to controlling me, now this person is wants something which is not ethical, so I can't work with that person. Either sitting without work is okay for me, I can sit idle for time, no problem, but I cannot work under someone who is trying to control me for their own motives. And there can be frequent changes in the residence. Now, this is a movable sign, Aries. This is also possible. This is also possible that arguments with mother, fights with mother. So, the home becomes a place of activity rather than the calmness, and the emotional stability requires the conscious effort here. Very conscious effort. Otherwise, emotional stability for the Capricorn people, I always, I think, no, I am Capricorn, maybe my fourth house is disturbed, but why other Capricorns are not happy? Why they are restless here? Then I studied lot of things. I get this concept of blank chart reading. I appreciated those who have developed this blank chart reading thing. Then I studied continuously on this. Then I find, oh, why Capricorn are suffering here? Because they have a fiery sign here. Yes, they are very much action oriented at their workplace, even at their home front. They are ready to do everything, whatever they can find at home. They are a leader type people at home. They want to dominate the home environment. This is also true. For me, also true. But dominating not for that, I am a leader in a house. You ask everything before you do. The dominating is that I want my family to be secure. So I don't want them to do something bad or something like wrong things. Maybe they think that I am dominating, but I am not dominating. I am possessive, maybe you can say. So yes, these are the things which I have seen in the Aries sign for the Capricorn in this house. If you have this combination, kindly write below. I will be happy to know more about me. And if you are a Capricorn, the fellow Capricorn, kindly tell here. Thank you very much. God bless you. Now let's move to the Aquarius people. Aries sign, you got Aries sign at very good place, very tactical place this is. Because when Aries in third house, the courage and initiative reaches at the peak. They are the people who become fearless in the communication and action and always ready to take risk. Now there are two pictures. You are fearless in communication is a good thing, but you are if impulsive in the communication, that can be a wrong part for you, especially if you are in the sales marketing related things, because here the impulsive communication can bring up problem for you only, losses for you only. Being in action is always good. This is house of courage and willpower, but ready to take risk always is not good, because sometimes we need to calculate the risk also. And there is a strong entrepreneurial mindset and desire to achieve success through the personal effort. Strong desire. And yes, they do the personal effort, and they prefers action over planning and is highly competitive in nature. I have one Aquarius person also. I always say, let's plan. They say, what to plan? Planning is no word in my life. I say I'm a Capricorn. Planning is always there in my life. I can't do anything without planning. Even morning when I wake up, I make my plan within 15 minutes. Oh, now the consultation, then the class, then consultation, and then the study. Then I always Even a single day, even when I will complete this video, I will sit for 5 minutes and make my next plan, at what time I have first consultation, what to do. So, but for Aquarius people, this is not a, their planning word has not with them. They are the action oriented people. Just tell what to do, let's do. And skills related to the communication, marketing, or media can bring success. Only thing, controlled aggression. Controlled aggression and controlled communication. And relationship with siblings, now younger siblings here, and the neighbors, that involve competition or conflict, either even with the younger siblings or with the neighbors. Or maybe your younger siblings are very action oriented, or maybe your younger siblings are engineer, doctor, or something into the technical field, or maybe your neighbors are like such. But this person thrives in the environment that demand the boldness and quick decisions. And this placement creates a fighter mentality where success is directly linked to the courage and effort. Now, fighter people they are, very fighting people. And this is a third house. And third house, if you say, I always see whenever there is a movable fiery sign or 10th house lord or something like this, I always say become an entrepreneur. This is what you can do best in your life, because you have a strong willpower, competitive nature, and efforts, and you have power to work for 18 hours. So become an entrepreneur. So good thing is action oriented. The thing which you need to take care is no conflict with the neighbors or your younger siblings, and your communication should have the softer part also, not only the action part. Because being a salesperson and being a marketing person, we always need to be a person who has a honey coated tongue, because you're a salesperson. And in short travels related matters also, they're very impulsive and always ready to travel. Always, okay, let's go, okay, let's travel, okay, let's walk. They are always ready for this. And in case of attraction, because third house is also attraction, now their attraction is also impulsive. They are very much, what I can say, they are very much affected with the environment around them, very strongly affected and attracted towards some person or something very fast, and very fast they can lose their interest also. So if you have this combination, kindly write below if I am missing something. And now the finally, my Pisces family members, if you have this combination, that Aries is there in your, otherwise you are the people who always live in the daydreaming, very soft and caring people. But now Aries is there in the second house. And when Aries occupies the second house, speech becomes sharp, direct, and sometimes harsh, until or unless there are benefic or some benefic is aspecting, speech can be issue for you. And this person tends to speak boldly without filtering words, which can hurt others unintentionally, hurt the family, which can hurt the in-laws. And for you people, this is house of wealth, and the wealth comes through the courage and the initiative. But financial stability may fluctuate due to the impulsive decisions in the life. There is tendency to earn quickly and spend quickly, and reflecting a risk-taking approach toward a money. And the family environment may be intense or argumentative, and this person may take a dominant role within the family. You are a person who is a leader type family, or maybe your family is very aggressive family, or you are a person who is a leading in your family business. And the food habits can also be the aggressive, irregular, the tamasic food, that means the most spicy food they can like. But if disciplined, this placement can create a powerful wealth through the bold actions. But if uncontrolled, it leads to the instability also. And here, the speech becomes a weapon and money becomes the dynamic rather than the stable, because this Aries sign is also a movable sign. Now the Pisces people very angry with me that when you reach the Pisces sign, you try to complete very fast. Sorry for this. But continuously speaking 1 hour 4 minutes. But no, I will speak more about you. So you can tell and write that, do you have a fiery speech? If you have fiery speech, my dear family member, Kindly control your speech here, especially with the family, and within the family there should be no arguments or fights. This you always need to take care, because the harsh or the direct communication can bring problems for you rather than the results. Here the money will come quickly but also go quickly, so you must need to learn the saving patterns and how to save. Risky financial decisions you always take because you are impulsive in the saving related decision. Let's put here, without thinking that this is a safe investment or not. You are a people who seen the intense family environment in your early childhood, until or unless there are the benefic planets, then it is okay. And your family tone can be also sometime be argumentative. If people can say, your family is very argumentative family, maybe possible or not because of the another planetary placements also. So if you have this combination, if I miss something, kindly write below. And I hope this series which I started, I have just done the Aries sign, and I will do this slowly with another videos. Kindly write below how you like this series. If anything I miss for your ascendant, you can write there, and keep motivating, keep blessing, and keep guiding me, because this is also a suggestion of one family member to start this series. Then I think yes, the blank chart prediction is a must thing which every person must learn. Kindly share, subscribe, hype, and bless. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Mata Di, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Ma Lakshmi, Jai Guru.